on the elves making toys for the good gentle girls and the good gentle boys. When the boss busted in, nearly scared him half to death, had a rifle in his hands and cheap whiskey on his breath. From his beard to his boots, he was covered with ammo, like a big fat drunk, disgruntled Yuletide Rambo. And he smiled as he said, with a twinkle in his eye, "Merry Christmas to all, now you're all gonna die." The night Santa went crazy, the night Saint Nick went insane. Realized he'd been getting a raw deal, something finally must have snapped in his brain. Well, the workshop is gone now, he decided to bomb it. Everywhere you'll find pieces of Cupid and Comet. And he tied up his helpers and he held the elves hostage. And he ground up poor Rudolph into reindeer sausage. He got Dancer and Prancer with an old German Luger. And he slashed up Dasher just like Freddy Krueger. And he picked up a flamethrower and he barbecued Blitzen. And he took a big bite and said it tastes just like chicken. The night Santa went crazy, the night Kris Kringle went nuts. Now you can hardly get around the North Pole without stepping in reindeer guts. There's the National Guard and the FBI, and there's a van from the Eyewitness News and helicopters circling around in the sky. And the bullets are flying, the body count's rising, and everyone's dying to know Santa why. My, he used to be such a jolly guy. Yes, Virginia, now Santa's doing time in a federal prison for his infamous crime. Hey, little friend, now don't you cry no more tears. He'll be out with good behavior in 700 more years. But now Vixen's in therapy and Donna's still nervous, and the elves all got jobs working for the Postal Service. And they say Mrs. Claus, she's on the phone every night with a lawyer negotiating the movie rights. They talk about the night Santa went crazy, the night St. Nicholas flipped, broke his back for some milk and cookies. Sounds to me like he was tired of getting chipped. Whoa, the night Santa went crazy, the night Saint Nick went insane. Realized he'd been getting a raw deal, something finally must have snapped in his brain. Whoa, something finally must have snapped in his brain. I tell you, something finally must have snapped.